Hey girl, hey child. Somebody say, tell me what you want me to do. That's what I'm hearing. Tevin Campbell, tell me what you want me to do. You might feel like this person is playing mind games. I do feel like even something has become burdensome. I just saw a burden. Maybe you want to move in with this person. I just saw a key. I don't know. What is this energy spirit? Welcome to the channel, y'all. Welcome to Queen of Kings Tarot. Yeah, love affair. Somebody, you want somebody clarification. Tell me what you want me to do. Love affair is here. Like maybe you feel like your person is keeping you as some type of secret, or like this is just a situationship, right? Like it's kind of a down low, side thing or whatever. But I don't know. I feel like somebody needs to have a conversation though. Yeah, love bombing. Do I put the top on it? Not yet. Yep, not yet. Love bombing is here. See, this is what I'm hearing Spirit say too, though. You could be a divine feminine who is used to people who are overly attentive. People who either shower you with affection, or people who have been in relationships with you for their own personal gain. And this could be a very tough spot to be in as a divine feminine. Let me tell you why. Because when you meet a divine masculine, they are nothing like karmics, y'all. They are not. They don't do love bombing. They aren't, overly attentive, showering you with a bunch of affection, because it's not about their own personal gain. So really, it can be a little difficult when you have gone through your healing, right? You've done your work and you are now with the true king, right? And you kind of expect that same level of attention that the karmic gave you. And I say it, and I'm very careful about my words right now, because I don't want you to feel like kings aren't affectionate, right? Like they ain't gonna tell you how they feel. It's not that, but it ain't no love bomb, and I'm gonna tell you that. Like it ain't no, oh my God, it's just not. Like they are alpha men, so they don't do all of that. Like they're usually very strong and silent. Right, and sometimes you may feel like they are kind of keeping you a secret, and maybe this is why you're questioning it. But Spirit is saying you got to have a positive mindset, because it's something that you're manifesting for yourself right now. And it's like whatever the blessing, somebody, you getting a lot of money, you come into a lot of money, child, but it's something that you're manifesting for yourself. And even when it comes to love, right, you still have to keep a positive mindset. It's out of gratitude that you experience bliss, blessings, and happiness. So it could definitely be your mind. Like you could need a shift in your mindset right now, divine feminine. Yeah, and it may be because this person may be not taking action. See, I got the action card that came out in the reverse. So you may feel like this person isn't being inspired to take a risk to move towards you in some type of way. Yeah. And you're tired of the delays. Maybe I could see someone using the excuse of they're too busy. They got to do this. They got to do that. There's been a lot of delays in this union, a lot of procrastination, and it does have a lot to do with your person. I definitely see the delays to take action is on their energy. What's your channel song? See, you praying that this is real. Yeah, am I dreaming? My dreaming. Yeah, you want to make sure that you're not dreaming and that you're not imagining that this union could be more. Like that's what it is. Like you want to make sure that you're not dreaming. Like you want to make sure that what you want is what, you want to make sure something ain't being hidden, child. I got sunglasses. So you want to make sure that what you perceive to be true is true. So it's like you're carefully observing what's taking place. Somebody, your person can wear shades a lot. They can hide their eyes a lot. Your person watches you a lot too. They're always looking. Because I feel like both of you guys are checking each other out. It's like you want to make sure it's not a mirage. Like your person wants to make sure it's not a mirage, and you want to make sure that you ain't dreaming. Literally. Like y'all both are kind of sitting in the same energy, and that's creating the distance. That's creating the fog, because both of you guys are actually questioning if this can really be real. Yeah. Like when you get into this awkward place is what I call it, where it's just a fog, there's a distance, maybe it's separation, right? Maybe it's just not being as responsive or as attentive. You begin to question, right? But the questioning is actually taking place on both of you, on both of your sides. There's a lot of anxiety. Vacation came out in the reverse. There's a lot of anxiety. You got to be able to get away, relax, have fun. Y'all got to be able to enjoy each other, because right now both of you guys are questioning if you can have what's truly in your heart. What I told you, smell the roses, child. Somebody, you got to get out. Slow down. Take some time. You got to get out of nature. And this is more about your energy, divine feminine, because a lot of times the distance or the space that's created in relationships are needed in order for you to enjoy life on your own. See, life is 555. I just saw on the timer. Life is about doing things on your accord, right? What it is that makes you happy, right? It's about you. It's not about anyone else. Yeah, you know your person, or you know yourself better than anyone, is what I'm hearing God say. And sometimes you got to take some time for yourself. Yeah, because it could be things that you're establishing in your own life. Like there's passions that you desire for yourself, Queen. Yeah, like this is you desire. Somebody, you want a new car, somebody, Ferrari could be your dream car. Like there's things that you want, security, right? Wealth. You know, you want to be more settled for yourself as well. And sometimes it's not necessarily about the union, it's really about you getting settled within yourself while your person is dealing with whatever delays that they are experiencing. I don't know, somebody, you really feel like you have really questioned if your person is hiding you, or if this is some type of situationship, or if it's a side piece. And it has everything to do with the time, though, and the delays and the procrastination. I don't know, it's like every time your person say they too busy, you think they got a side piece. Like every time they say they busy, you thinking it's another woman. But it's something about your own perception. Yeah, you need to cleanse. You need to detox, child. Let me tell you something. If every time somebody tell you they too busy, or they got a delay, they can't meet you today, they can't do this, and you think it's about a side piece, that means either you need to have a real conversation about why your person hiding you, or you need to detox from the whole situation, because there's a negative connotation to this. It's a negative connotation, and it has everything to do with your view of what's taking place. Somebody, you might just need to get back out there and meet somebody new, or set some time to date your person, right? Not everybody wants somebody new, but if you divorced, or you walked away, or somebody's ghosting you, then get back out there and date, right? Go out there and find, go online. But for others, maybe this space is giving you time to figure out what it is that you want for yourself, right? And sometimes that space and distance gives you clarity, because somebody, you might be a little paranoid, trying to figure out what's going on. You might be being a little guarded, right? Even with your own heart and how you're showing up in the union, just because you're not sure, maybe what it is that your person wants, or you're not sure if you can get what it is that you want. You gotta go on vacation, child. You making me tired. Yeah, this could have something to do with your insecurities, the fact that you could be a little guarded yourself. Yeah, because you've dealt with players in the past, but player is in the reverse. Player is in the reverse. But I do feel like you are paranoid, because you've dealt with people before who weren't looking to settle down, and who were always seeking their options. But you've released that, or God is saying you need to release and purge that mentality. 919, I just saw on the timer. You might need to release the negative mindset and surrender. This is about an emotional release. Yeah, you might need to release that negative mindset, Queen. Hold on, that's gonna be your title, because this might have a lot to do with you. Yeah, this release and purge is an emotional release from dealing with people who were only looking to play the field. Now, let me tell you something. If this is your reading, you say, well, no, he is a player, then this ain't your reading. Because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody who you're in a relationship with someone and there has been some type of delays and you have questioned if this person is hiding you. But this person is actually someone who is going through a cleanse of their own. See, the cleanse is on the divine masculine energy. This is your perception that needs to change, because this is someone who is, they are detoxing and ridding themselves of negativity. They are. This isn't somebody who is a player. It came out in the reverse, but the paranoia, it could be a lot to do with your own insecurities, and you have to be able to surrender and clear that energy. Yeah, tiptoeing is in the reverse. Your person ain't sneaking around. They're not. Each one of these cards came out in the reverse. Sneaky link, tiptoeing, they're coming out in the reverse, but you are heavily in your own emotions. Oh, you just feel like this defies the norms. Oh, 1111 on the timer, because it's your person. See, you're the black sheep. And when you are the black sheep, you know that everything for you ain't easy. You're a rebel, child. You go against the expectations of others and you defy the norms. So why would you ever be in a relationship that was not going to defy the norms as well? Child, it's not going to be easy. And you have to release your emotions around this situation. There is no third party temptation. Every time a negative card want to come out, it flip around in a negative. Yeah. Paranoid. Look, the greed, this is your paranoia, right? The seduction, the lust, that's coming up on the paranoid though, right? Like, even if this person is being inconsiderate, it ain't got nothing to do with third party stuff. It doesn't. Not everybody is a player, y'all. Now, some of these readings, y'all be having people that's playing mind games and shit. But this isn't someone that's playing a mind game. It's just that there could be some type of legal matters that need to be dealt with first. See, you feel like this is some type of mind games, manipulation, like someone could be trying to outsmart you. Like maybe they have no clear intentions or future plans. But what you don't understand is somebody got legal problems, SOS signals, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. And I don't know if this is family court or legal matters. It could be traffic. It could be bankruptcy. It's something to do with a legal matter and court paperwork. And it is stressing this person the fuck out. Assistance is needed. Act with urgency. It's fucking up their mind, y'all, because they feel trapped. Come on, y'all. Somebody feels trapped by some type of legal situation in their life. And it's playing with their mind. It is. It's playing with their mind. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Like, whatever this is, they feel like they don't have any options and they want, like, this is stressful, y'all. Like, this is literally somebody who is, they've been this is old. This is what they've been tiptoeing around. See, if you feel like your person has been sneaky and not forthcoming with you, somebody is going through a legal situation. They are, and they stressed about it, though, because it's making them feel like they trapped, like they stuck and they don't have an option. And the thing about a divine masculine who feels stuck, they tend to lash out. Yeah, they tend to lash out, and this is someone who they are. They are in distress about some type of court situation, a legal matter, or paperwork. Definitely paperwork. And it's like maybe this person uses you sometimes, because y'all know how y'all do. Because when men are stressed, sometimes they want that release, right? With this seduction and lust here, right? But it's not a mind game, y'all. It's just how this person operates because they don't know how to communicate. Yeah. Somebody's living a double life, y'all, and they don't know how to tell you what they're really going through in the background. And I don't feel like this double life is no cheating stuff, but I do feel like this is someone who is living a double life because they're going through a higher self-activation, and they don't want to tell you that they also are going through some type of legal matter. See, this is a light bulb moment. Somebody's had a sudden realization that the things that are taking place, the bad stuff that's taking place in their life, they're getting the consequences of bad behavior, is what I'm hearing. Like somebody is literally, they're getting karma in a lot of, come on, envy, competitive, resentful, discontent. Somebody getting karma because they have lived a double life. See, when your higher self-activation takes place, there's a timeline shift that takes place. And someone has been very discontent in their life, but it's starting to mess with their mind now. Like it's starting to mess with their mind. Yeah, dreams. The moon is here. Like somebody has a lot of dreams, y'all. Their emotions are at an all-time high. Like they're now beginning to see past some of the illusions and the repressed feelings and emotions that kept them trapped. Yeah, the feelings of not being enough. The feelings of not being enough. Lack of confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, frustrations. Somebody really don't feel like they have enough. And they don't even have like a good friend group around them either. Like they got a lot of, and that's why they wear this mask. Like they wear a mask around you. They hide their true feelings. 1616, I just saw when I looked up at the timer. This is someone who they pretend a lot and hide their true feelings. Someone you could have recently gone to a masquerade ball or masquerade party, but this is someone who they do pretend a lot. Yeah, because they didn't want you to notice the red flags about them, because they going through legal matters. They feel like they don't have they have these feelings of insecurity, and they really want a reconciliation with you, but they don't know how to do this. Like, you're a part of this person's soul tribe. This could be a friend for somebody. This don't even have to be love. Like, this could be a friend, but whoever this person is, you're a part of their soul tribe. But they found themselves in a lot of risky situations lately. Like, they're not paying attention to the red flags. They're trying to kind of live like a double life. They got this stuff going on in the background, and it's fucking with their head, because they got to be able to release some of these fears and the hidden knowledge and the repressed feelings and emotions. And yeah, this person going through a third eye awakening, y'all. It started this summertime. Yeah, third eye, summertime. It started this summertime. Somebody began to connect with their higher self. I told you there was a higher self activation here. And somebody began to connect with their higher self. They got more spiritual insight now. See, things are beginning to be very clear about who and the people around them as well. See, that's why the red flags is here. Maybe somebody dealing with somebody who got them into some type of legal trouble this summer. But somebody wants to progress and move forward with their life, because they see something clear. I told you, y'all, dirty money. Somebody could be in legal trouble, or they could have definitely been on the brink of getting into some type of trouble and illegal. Something illegal, and they had to realize that they asses could be real toe up in a minute if they don't stop. And whoever this person is now, they beginning to understand that they gotta change. They gotta do something differently in their life. Yeah, hopeless is here. Hopeless. Somebody wear Adidas hoodies could be significant. Someone could be really depressed too, though, because they wear this mask. Yeah. They wear this mask. Somebody needs to go to therapy. Somebody could have got disappointing news lately, because they've been doing a lot of self-reflection about some of the obsessions and the things that they could have even been attracted to. It's like somebody could be writing or journaling about some of the things that even have taken place in their life. Like, someone's been disappointed a lot. Like, they felt like they had a target on their back. You know how the kids used to put stuff on in your back in school and say, like, kick me, and then the other kids be coming up and kicking you and pushing you, and you like, what the hell is going on? And you don't even know that you got a sign on your back. Like, that's how this person feels. Like, they've experienced a lot of disappointments in life, And sometimes they don't really like to deal with the reality of their own life because of the emotions that come up. This is someone who's had a lot of unexpected disruptions to the plans. I'm seeing a noose. Like somebody literally feels like the world has a noose around their neck. Like they really do feel trapped. Maybe they feel like the black sheep of their own family because they've been wearing this mask. And a lot of times this is a divine masculine who really do feel hopeless. Like this is someone who could have told you sometimes that they were depressed, or maybe you noticed that this person was depressed even if they can't recognize it. But they've been tiptoeing around the fact that they have been in distress. And a lot of the distress has to do with their lack of feeling good enough, insecurities. It could be their background, especially if somebody came from a background where they did, things for money. Maybe they had things in their past that was illegal or something. But this is definitely someone who has a lot of insecurities and fears. Substantial growth has taken place with this person during the summertime. And I feel like this is when this person began to do some type of self-reflection and healing. Yeah, spiritually woke. There's an awakening that's taking place, or just taking place, or is taking place. Because this is a detachment from someone's ego. They're cutting through the illusions and becoming more self-aware. I told you, this is self-awareness, of what's possible. Someone now wants to follow you, and they didn't want to follow you before. Like this person wasn't, I want to say teachable, but they wouldn't really let you lead them. Like they weren't really teachable. They weren't. Yeah. But now they want to really follow their dreams. It's like they've made up their mind about something, or that things are possible between the two of y'all. Like somebody now understands the possibilities. I'm also hearing Spirit say that you teaching this person how to believe in themselves. Like that's something, it's like because of your own, glow up is at the bottom of the deck. It's like your own spiritual awareness or your own self-awareness has also allowed this person to cut through some type of an illusion and then believe in themselves. It says believe in yourself. Right here. This one is yours, though. I think mine over there somewhere. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, hold on. All right, what else, Spirit? What else? Believe in yourself. Coffee cup. Somebody wants to have a conversation. Meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building a friendship. I feel like this is someone who maybe they weren't as committed, or maybe you guys were never in a commitment. Maybe that's why it was always kind of like, okay, is this a love affair? Is this a sneaky link? Like, are we really doing this? Because someone, you do need to have a conversation now, because someone is now beginning to feel elevated, because they're now beginning to understand though. See, the black sheep trap mass feelings of hopelessness is leading someone to have a conversation about what it is that they truly want. Let me get one more row, Spirit. Antisocial in the reverse. If this person has been giving you the silent treatment, they gonna open up, because look, have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. Girl with the snake is in the reverse. Somebody had to learn how to set boundaries though. Silent treatment. Your person could be giving somebody the silent treatment with this charmed or used enable boundaries. Like maybe your person is now enabling boundaries with others, because somebody could definitely be getting a silent treatment. Hell, you could have gave your person a silent treatment for being immature, right? Because you did. That's what it was. See, let me tell you about detaching though. See, we got silent treatment in the golden mirror. See, when you realize that the relationship is one-sided, it's up to you to stop giving, right? When you get to the point where you realize that you don't have to give to this anymore, then you will. But it's not until you get to that point. So someone, you could definitely have given your person a silent treatment because of their immature behavior and the passive aggressiveness. Someone does feel guilt for their past actions, but they have to be able to acknowledge their fault. Because when things are one-sided and it's self-absorbed types of relationships, don't nobody have time for that. So that definitely could be a conversation that this person wants to meet up and have with you. This person is afraid you're going to find somebody new. We got new love. learning each other, flirtation. Like, this is this person's biggest fear, is that you just gonna move on and find somebody new. So this is why they want to have this conversation, though. Yeah, somebody wants to have this conversation. They just afraid you're gonna find somebody new. All right, what time is it, y'all? I don't think I'm gonna make this one too long because I've been posting a couple of long ones. I'll switch one other deck. All right, let's get one more deck. We'll see. All right, because I'm not gonna do an extended on this one too. I don't want to do extended on every damn reading, but I also don't want every reading to be about an hour long either. All right, let's see. I'll get a few from this deck. All right. Anything else we need to know at this time, Spirit, for the collective? Anything else that the collective needs to know at this time? Oh, yeah, I forgot I got a new deck in today, too. Let me go open that deck, y'all. The next recording I make, I'm going to use this new deck I got. I forgot about that deck. All right, let's get into it. All right, what else do we need to know at this time? What else does the collective need to know? All right, I told y'all, okay. You got to have a conversation. Friends with benefits. And that whole other reading had a lot to do with sneaky link, side piece, tiptoeing. So I don't know what this is. Let me go back to my I don't know. Y'all gotta be clear about what it is that y'all doing. Like, is this a friends with benefits or what? Like, somebody got to be clear. Like, I feel like this needs to be some type of communication, or you might just need to find someone new. Like, that's literally what this is. Is it friends with benefits, or are we just going to find someone new? Because that was the underlying energy, right? Between whatever the legal matters is that this person has going on, and then a lot is just being hidden. It's just so much secret. Earth sign is at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be an earth sign. Yeah, but there is. Like, if you're going to be with this person, it has to be some type of compromise. Yeah, because somebody's been running from their responsibility. Like, literally running from whatever it is. Emotional intelligence at the bottom of the deck. You might have to give this person some more time to grow up. God damn, y'all sneaky is out here again. Okay, I just give up. Y'all know I be trying to be optimistic and shit, but pride is at the bottom of the deck with karmic partner. And non-committal, y'all, with ladies, man, and then walking away. Somebody, your person isn't avoidant, but this is a spiritual lesson. This is somebody who is scared, and what they're scared of, y'all, is being empty-handed. But empty-handed is also an illusion. This is an illusion, y'all. This is fantasy and seduction. Why? Because this is your twin flame. Surprise. Sorry, but not sorry, y'all. This is your person. Surprise, but they're hurting. And that's what most people don't like. Let me tell you something. If you got happy when I said that this person is a runner and they are sneaky and they prideful and they karmic, and you was like, see, I told you, something is wrong with you. Because that's not even what this is. This is someone who is non-committal and ladies' man energy, because everyone is. Until they heal, but you still have to honor you. So if you gonna walk away, then walk away. I ain't saying don't walk away because this is your person. I'm saying walk away because you know that that's what's best, because this is your person. Hello, surprise, twin flame is here. But you're also dealing with someone who is an avoidant, right? An avoidant who is hurting. What they really want is this relationship, but y'all need to have a conversation, because this is someone who they hurting, y'all. And that's why the energy has been so scattered in this reading. That's why I keep going from somebody that, damn, is it a sneaky link? Is it not? Is it committal? Is it not? But it all boils down to this communication, right? I don't ever have to question if I'm in a committed relationship or not. That's not something you should have to question. You know that. Either we are or we aren't. And if somebody tells you that they are not in a committed relationship with you and you choose to stay with them, then that's on you. Anything that happens after that is on you. But if you are in a committed relationship and someone is not showing up for you, now you have a standing, y'all. That's like legal law 101, right? You can't sue nobody without standing. What is that? A cause of action. Right? If you ain't in no commitment, you can't fuss at this person from cheating. Who they cheating on? Y'all ain't in no commitment, right? If you don't have a leg to stand on, that's when people be like, you don't have a leg to stand on. That's called standing in legal. in law, right? A standing. You got to have a standing in something. You ain't got no standing if you ain't got no relationship with somebody. You ain't committed to this person. But yeah, this is your person. And they're scared. They're scared of coming to you empty-handed. They're scared of not having enough. Now, does that give people the right to be sneaky and shit? Fuck no, it doesn't. But it's still about what you do with the information. It ain't about them, it's about you, queens. I always say that. It's never about them. It's about us and what we do with the information we have. All right, y'all, make sure you book your 30-minute live on October the 10th, 1010 portal readings. All right, what is it that you need to release and let go? 10 is the number of completion. So on that live, you can ask whatever questions, whatever you want for 30 minutes is what you get, right? So whatever you want, that's 1010. You can book it on my website, The Lady Empath. Hey, get out. theladyempath1111.com, y'all. All right, make sure you purchase your oils and your sugar scrub as well as your lunar boxes, y'all. All right, everything you need to know about me is in the description box, guys. Love and light as always. The Lady Empath 1111.